Liverpool Fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool Fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki man, Sai. Alrighty, so the first mini transfer window is closing today, June the 10th for the Club World Cup Championship. However, it doesn't really matter because Liverpool aren't in that competition anyway. It looks like we're wrapping up deals for Milos Kerkez and Florian Wirtz very, very soon. Final offer coming in for Wirtz as well. By all accounts, never fear because Miyazaki man's here to tell you why they will go through, right? Ultimately, they've chosen Liverpool. They've rejected the overtures and allurings of other clubs. They have handpicked Liverpool as their next destination. It's just about the clubs to bash them out now. And Arne has chosen them as primary target number one. Isn't it encouraging that all of our number one targets, right? Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, and Florian Wirtz are desperate to come to the AXA Training Academy to train under the shiny one. Up the shiny one, Arne the cream of the crop. This is channel Substance and Abundance, damn it. This is
the cream of the crop.
Well said, Macho Man. Yep. So we're going to look through the other potential transfers coming in, right? Everyone is looking at that vaunted number 9 position. Right now we have Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, Jayden Danns, who looks to be going on loan to Sunderland potentially, to play for a champion side, to get any minutes of value. You have to be an outstanding player. Unfortunately, Jayden Danns isn't quite at this age range. He needs minutes. He suffered an injury last season when he was due to go out on loan. Until he proves himself in a competitive league, week in, week out, he's hardly going to get any minutes, even in the cup runs, right? You're looking at Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez, Lucho Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Florian Wirtz, Mo Salah, Chiesa's still here at the moment, Harvey Elliott's still here at the moment. Jayden Danns is going to find minutes very few and far in between. He has to go out on loan. He's not even going to be third or fourth choice. It won't do for his development, and he'll never grow and fulfill his potential if he doesn't play week in, week out. Then that vaunted centre-back position as well. Jamie Carragher said we must get a centre-back. If Konate and Van Dijk are injured for any periods of time, then we are going to struggle. We're not going to win anything. Now, I massively beg to differ. We might get a centre-back, but it's not a priority. It's definitely nowhere near a priority. And going back to the centre-forward position, right? I even feel we might get a goal-scoring winger instead of an out-and-out number 9, considering the out-and-out number 9 market, Ekitike, Šeško, Gyökeres, etc. And the line behind them, like Mateta and Vlahovic and, you know, Sergio Guirassy, for example, at Dortmund, they don't quite scratch that itch, fix that itch. They don't have quite the right pitch. Oh, that's a terrible pitch. To be an out-out number 9 for Liverpool, or at least not at a price point that's kind of acceptable. I know anyone behind, or in front of, should I say, Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah, the primary quality number 10 playmakers in the world, is going to score. But I would bank that Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota would outscore most of these guys for the fact that they're Premier League proven and they know the systems and patterns of play, and they've been here and probably trusted more than someone who could come in and is going to be hit and miss, and if they don't convert, the fans are going to get under back, right? So I think we might even target a goal-scoring winger, the flying winger wonderland, as I mentioned, that Arne loves, with Pike Sao and Minte and Santiago Jimenez, who is a kind of pseudo winger come striker as well. Like a PSG model, right? They're not playing their striker, Goncalo Ramos. He's an interesting one. I'll do a video on him very, very soon. They might go with a false winger striker, a false number 11, like Lucho Diaz up front, with Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, Bradley Barcola, who can't even get in, and Kviza Kvaratskhelia. So look out for goal-scoring winger. Semenyo is very much on the radar as well. And Mbeumo looks like he's going to Man United. Newcastle linked with him. Kudos offered to Chelsea. There's lots of these options. Eberechi Eze, keep an eye out for him as well. But let's get into centre-backs for now. And I'm going to show in the formations board why I feel that centre-back isn't a priority position and why all links, you talk about Gerard Brantwaite, Mark Guehi, and all of the like, aren't realistic. Hincapié, Ignacio. We even went for Dean Huijsen, right? And apparently he favoured Liverpool if he didn't get to Real Madrid. But he is a Dutch-born Spanish international with a big pressing need at Real Madrid because Alaba can't stay fit, right? He's coming back from that cruciate knee injury. And all the other centre-backs, Rudiger as well. Well, he's decent, but he's a hothead and gets carded and is injury-prone every now and again as well. They're desperately needing a centre-back. And Dean Huijsen is a left-sided centre-back who plays in Van Dijk's position. And Van Dijk plays every game. So let's get into the formation board. But just before we do, I want to say we're closing in once again on our magic 100 member number. Thank you everyone in the Liverpool Fan in Japan community for supporting this channel. This channel could not stay afloat at all without your support every month. I'm being completely honest with that. We're closing in 3 more members, and then I will commission, I already got the templates for it, by the way, a one and done goodie to all you guys in the Discord. You choose your shirt number. A lot of shirt numbers are already taken. I think 65 shirt numbers are taken already. You choose your nickname. I've put in some random nicknames just for fun. If you want to pick them up, you can. But choose your own nickname for your one and done goodie. When we reach 100 members, 100 fully fledged members, month in, month out, I'll commission the goodies and send each and every one of you in batches this exclusive goodie, never before done, will never come again, for the first 100 members, as my sincere thank you for joining and supporting the channel. You deserve it, with your name and your number on it as well. So 3 more members. With the snacks giveaway for sure, we have milk tea, Kit Kats, half baked Countryman biscuits, Melty Kiss chocolates as well. And if you want as well, this might go out as well, Pirates of the Caribbean music box. Or coming in a live draw at the end of the month for the members for free, shipped to you for free on behalf of Miyazaki Mansai, Jar Zero, John Treverna, Justification, Jamie Rainey, Dennis Mann, Leonardo 1, Michael Chin, Christian Debs, P, Faisal, Captain Haz, and LB. Special thanks to you guys for going above and beyond. Love all you members. Enjoy the exclusive content. Mamacita Maimi, translating the vlog. I'm doing Wataru Endo's book. Jewel, I'm doing Striker and other player links to Liverpool and my sincere thoughts on those players as well. And the tactical masterclass, the transitional stuff that YouTube doesn't seem to push because it's not necessarily 100% related to Liverpool, it's general football. My book's coming out as well about understanding football at a different level when you're watching a game and getting a real feel for what Arne Slot is trying to do now and in the supreme ideal slot machine football for next season as well. So thank you for joining the membership. You guys are the best right now. Let's get into the formations board. Let me paint this picture for you straight away, right? So in the back, Alisson Becker, ever reliable. Queeve Keller has moved to pastures. New good luck to him at Brentford. Hopefully he can take points away from our rivals as well. Mamardashvili is probably an upgrade considering his ceiling is higher. And behind him, we've got Vitor Yarash and new Kopi Armin Pekshi as well. So that's a war to contend with as well. But we're looking at defenders, right? So here's the reason why I laugh at all the links to kind of Hincapié and Ignacio. We're in for Dean Hoydson, spending 50 odd million for him as well, right? You look at our defensive position. I'm going to put Robertson in here for this example. I'm going to put Bradley as well. I'm not going to put Frimpong, and I'll tell you why in a bit. Now, that potentially is our first choice lineup as it is at the moment. Milos Kerkez deserves to be in this conversation as well. We're talking about centre-backs. We are, but bear with me. This will bear fruit, guarantee you. We'll put Gravenberch in here as well. We're going to put Endo in here as well. Defensive-oriented players. We're going to put Jarell Quansah in here as well, okay? Jarell Quansah. We're going to put Gomez Maldini in here as well. We're going to put Amara Nallo. And the long-forgotten Warriors of the past, Nat Phillips, even though out of contract very, very soon, as is Reece Williams, okay? So these 2 question marks, I'm going to put them there just for now. You have 2 centre-back slots, 2 centre-back positions in Arne Slot's system. Super duper Van Dijk plays every single game. He's the club captain. Even in the cup games, in the difficult cup games, he needs to start because every other player, whether it's Matip, Konate, Gomez, Maldini, Gomez, none of them play as well with any other partner. Van Dijk lifts the standards, tells them what to do, and makes sure the left-hand side is completely secure, okay? Then Ibu Konate is rightly first choice. Now, he was up and down with Matip, inconsistencies, a bit rash, getting hamstring and groin injuries as well, covering for Trent's lazy ass on the side. Did I say that? Oops. You know what I mean. Yep, up and down. Why ain't you getting back, Trent? Frimpong will do that. Energy. Anyway, Konate is first choice on merit now, and absolutely cream crackered Vinicius Jr. in the final. Once again, Vinicius went in behind Trent and scored a winning goal. We're not going to see that anymore, thankfully. No targeting of that right back position. Okay, so Konate first choice. Now, the only position you can rightfully get in the first team lineup on merit to even try and compete is Konate. Van Dijk will never be dropped. I'm sorry. He'll never be dropped in a big game, come rain or shine or off form, unless he's got a really bad injury, touch wood. Never happens again. Damn it. Pickford, that little T-Rex, trying to gnaw at his knee, couldn't do him up properly. Anyway, yep, this is a channel of positivity, not negativity. We're going for future and preempting good stuff. Okay, so Konate and Van Dijk, first choice. Now, you've only got one position, the right-sided centre-back position, which I believe first choice coming in, if all things being well and fit, is Gomez Maldini, Joe Gomez. That is, or was, the first Premier League winning centre-back partnership. Now, here's the thing, right? For everyone that wants Lasharel Geertruida, right? Everyone wants the versatile centre-back. Everyone wants a third-choice centre-back. Why don't we pay 50-odd million for Mark Guehi at Crystal Palace? Why don't we go for Murillo? Murillo, is this the way to Murillo? No, it's Nottingham Forest. The way to Nottingham Forest. Brazilian international defender, Murillo, who's quality, like a Carragher-esque defender. However, he does not play a high line. He does not play out from the back. He just rock solid. He's in the Manjovic kind of player. We need a Daniel Agger kind of player. I love me some Daniel Agger, scorching, top bins, proper red as well with "You'll Never Walk Alone" on the knuckles, right? The big advantage of Joe Gomez is he's Premier League proven. He's a Premier League winning centre back. He can play right back, can play left back. He's got a partnership with Van Dijk. But here's the thing that people misunderstand, and this is a coach's perspective. Lucha FC's player coach Miyazaki Mansai, the fan in Japan. Gomez knows the system. He doesn't mind being on the bench. He doesn't mind being in a rotation. And when you slot him in, he's already got a partnership with Van Dijk. He knows how Endo, how Gravenberch, how McAllister want the ball. He knows where Mo Salah runs on the inside. He knows over top in position. He knows who to overlap, who to underlap, who to hold if Mo Salah is going for it as well. On the left back position, he holds in the 6. He can traverse to the 6. He knows the system. If you sign a Geertruida or Mark Gray, first of all, they're not going to know the system. They're going to need time to adjust. They're going to need time to develop the partnership, and you can afford to have a mistake in you or mess up in a striking position. You don't quite get a shot away. You run in each other's paths or channels or whatever. You go into the wrong position on the transition. It's fine because you're not in immediate danger. You can take risks. At the back, you have no threshold or no quota to mess up at all, or they're right in on goal and bang, Mamadashvili has to save it, or Alisson has to save it, or he will catch it, or he'll save it. So you're like, phew, lucky I've got these world-class keepers behind me. Then Van Dijk will be shouting at you, and yeah, it's a different kind of story, right? You've seen how Van Dijk looks at Trent. He's like, okay, enough shade on Trent. So you can't just sign a third or fourth choice person with the quality, with statistics, from a different team, with a different system, with a different setup, with a different partnership and relationship and chemistry and bromance, etc., and expect them to slot in with no minutes. It's never going to happen. At the same time, this is a World Cup year. Konate wants to break into the French national lineup because there's so many quality French defenders. I mean, so many, right? Saliba, Lenny Yoro, right? Theo Hernandez, Konate, Upamecano, right? Dayo. They're all good. There's even another one, Tapsoba, right? I'm sure he's French as well. There's so many. Konate is going to find it hard to become first choice there. Rudiger as well. No, wait, Rudiger's German. What am I talking about? Anyway, there's so many French young centre-backs. It's hard to get in. Even Tchouameni and Camavinga can play a role there if they want as well. So you're fighting for congested position. And then you've got Quansah, who needs minutes as well. Quansah will never reach his potential unless he gets those minutes and chance to shake off the cobwebs. But the thing is, you've seen with Quansah and Gomez, who are already used to the Liverpool system, it's so hard to come in and get up to speed and match fitness and muscle memory straight away. The mistakes are always in you until you've played 1, 2, 3, 4 games on the bounce. And only then is Gomez, Maldini, Gomez, absolute quality. The first few games back, he's totally shaky. And it's understandable. But they already know the system and know the setup and know their friends and colleagues and fellow teammates on the day. What do you expect a player to do out of the cold coming to a new club who's not going to get the minutes? You're not going to oust Konate, especially because you're offering him the contract. This is why Van Dijk Salah's contract took so long. He needs reassurances to sign a contract. He's going to be first choice. He's going to get the minutes. He's going to get the playing time to cement his place on the plane in the France national team, even though he's there already on merit. He almost won and woke up that ball over the top that Rando Kolomoane missed, right? Konate is first choice. He's going to need to sign a contract. Otherwise, we're in deep doo-doo again with a contract situation and Real Madrid tapping him up. Quansah doesn't mind being second choice. Neither does Gomez. And in an emergency, Wataru Man Mountain Endo has shown that he can breach the void, intelligence, leap like a spring salmon, aerially dominant, step into the half-back position, step into the right-back position, dominate, cream crack at the opposition with gumshoe, right? He's never let you down in centre-back position. In fact, Endo scored a 7 or higher. I'd put 8 or higher, in all honesty, in centre-back position because he's naturally a defensive-minded player who started his career at centre-back anyway. So that's 1, 2, always plays, one position, first choice, first line, versatile defender, second line, versatile defender, homegrown, the captain, a captain, international captain as well, should be in the international captain reckoning as well, even though he's, on the bench as well. How are you going to get in? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, who's legitimately centre-back options. And then on the transition, we've seen Robertson form the third centre-half when Bradley goes roaming, starting from the 6th position, underlapping Mo Salah or overlapping, right? So there is your pseudo left-back, centre-back hybrid, and he's lacking some legs to go up and down. That would be Kirkez's role. But I've actually seen Kirkez for Bournemouth do it as well. He's defensively disciplined. He's plucky. You can't get past him easily. He doesn't give away needless fouls. He's not reckless. He doesn't necessarily dive in. He's got a good sliding challenge. He's good on a whip because he's a natural left-back as well. He steps into the 6th position, right? So there's another one. And then the young wonder kid, who we've got big expectations for, Amaranallo, will play cup minutes every now and again, especially against lower league opposition. Or even, Championship or below, League 2, Division 2, for example. So Marinello's there. Williams is gone, but he's still potentially not. No, he's not. He's no good. Not Phillips, Ben Williams. But who can forget their heroic performances, of old as well. And then Gravenberch, when we've got a red card, steps into the half-back position, which is the primary centre-back sweeping position when Konate and Van Dijk go wide. Now, Van Dijk acts as the front-footed one in the slot system, where he's the sweeper for Jurgen Klopp, and Konate is the sweeper. So it's that kind of position. And there, Gravenberch goes to half-back position, very, very comfortable. Alisson goes on the wide. They play out from the back as well. A switch over, and off we go. Frimpong, boom, 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 boom. Nunes. Yeah, I love it. Bang. So Gravenberch is a pseudo centre-back option and super effective as well. Super technical, doesn't lose the ball, great against the press, can see the game in front of him, can play the ball out, can run the ball out. All the options like the splitting of the sea, and Gravenberch, special gravy, floods in on those roasties, roast potatoes, on the roast beef. I just miss Sunday roast. Someone send me a good Sunday roast, man. That's what I miss from the UK. Sunday roast, kebab, chicken doner wrap. Just eat at midnight, 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. They don't get that in Miyazaki-chan. Even 10 o'clock, they struggle to deliver here. Anyway, I digress just a little bit. Food on my mind. Money on my mind. Food on my mind. Sam Smith. I miss Britain a little bit. Just a little bit. I might come next year. Yes. So, oh my God, the pen's going crazy. So, we got all the options that can potentially play centre-back or somewhere in and around centre-back positions. So, where is it that you're going to squeeze in your Jared Brantwaite 50 million for third or fourth choice, who's going to need time to adjust and isn't going to get the minutes to adjust? Because Konate needs to play for his contract negotiations to go smoothly. And as you saw with Slot, he will kind of plead the fifth and go, Salah, you play every minute of every game. I ain't subbing you, bruv. And as soon as Salah signs a new contract, Salah, you sub, bruv. Off you go. Wataru man, Mountain Endo, close up shop. Yatta! Win the Premier League. We've won the Premier League. Wataru Endo, Premier League champion. That's what I'm talking about. So where is this mythical centre-back going to go in? For some reason, people are so obsessed with a left-footed, left-sided centre-half that can cover Van Dijk, but Hincapié is never going to play. Goncalo Inacio is never going to play. Levi Colville's totally unrealistic. They'll never sell. Chelsea will never sell him. And he's English and homegrown as well. A unicorn-type player, but he's not as good as Van Dijk. And Van Dijk plays every minute. So where's the need for centre-back? If we sell Gomez, we're going to need a homegrown option because our homegrown options are wearing thin since Trent left, even though Frimpong is homegrown as well. If we sell Quansah and there's links to him from Germany and Newcastle and other clubs, we're going to need a homegrown option. Mark Guehi wants to start for England in the World Cup. He's not going to come as third or fourth choice. He wants playing minutes. Jared Brantwaite from Everton's a difficult transfer to do, and he's going to need minutes to solve his, or at least reach his potential. It's such a hard sell. The only one that you're going to get in as centre-back is maybe Jarell Hatto, who can be a subsidiary left-back, a tertiary left-back, and fourth-choice centre-back. But at 19 years old, he's going to need playing time to develop. Dutch mantra, total footballer, can go up and down the left-hand side, can defend well, not aerially dominant. He's got techers, he's got a good straight through ball as well. Done a nice members video on Jarell Hatto as well. So ultimately, I don't see it. I just don't see how you can, especially with the squad registration rules, get in and add a centre-half, especially at the prices quoted, and especially at the quality that they need to be able to come in out of the cold, pick up some form, get some minutes, and play for this Liverpool team. It doesn't make sense at all. The numbers are all there, and the numbers don't lie. Unless you're selling Gomez and you're selling Quansah, in which case, maybe you can promise a Mark Guehi a second-line rotation option on the weaker opposition with Konate, but will Konate be happy about that? And then Endo is definitely staying. He said so. We've got the preseason Yokohama, so difficult, my friends, to justify a centre back that and has to be homegrown if you're selling Gomez or Quansah. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. We've reached more than a halfway point in the fundraising activity for the Yokohama and Liverpool match. Tickets go on sale. I think tomorrow. I'm going to absolutely pray Kami-sama onegaishimasu, to get a seat there to go visit the Liverpool fans in Japan on the day, as well as the UK Liverpool fans who are coming to Japan. I'll treat you out myself. I'll show you a good time, show you the food. So thank you so much for all your donations. First comment, the linked comment has the link if you want to donate. Any little helps. Thank you so much to everyone that's contributed so far, and everyone who's supporting through the membership as well. Really, really blessed. Miyazaki Gan Ichiban. That means the Liverpool Army, the Liverpool fan in Japan community. You guys are the best. Oh, and last thing, Miyazaki Mama Mai, me and Ato started their own YouTube channel on life in Japan. Check it out, right? Kakigori, shaved ice, king of the hill, mountain. You're gonna love it. Support, subscribe. Ato and Mia will be super happy. Thank you. Link in the comment below too. Janet, have a great week. Means ciao.